Grand Rising, everyone. This is Mahakali Tarot. I am Mahakali's daughter, and we are going to be getting into another general reading for my collective today. The time now is 6:41 on my time. It is January the 22nd, 2026. All right, and this will be a general reading for my lovely divine collective. All right. Okay. I know it's early, so I actually am just expecting most people to watch this a little bit later today. So we are going to pull on what is the energy for the next 48 hours, all right? So today is Thursday, so we are going to be pulling on energy for Friday the 23rd, as well as Saturday the 24th, all right? Okay, before we get into our reading, of course, we are going to be doing a daily prayer to cleanse this energy. Dear Heavenly Father and Most High Mother, thank you so very much for breathing life into me once again. Thank you for using me as a vessel to deliver this message to my lovely collective today. Please do keep and withhold any messages or clues that would give our enemies any advances or advantages in spiritual warfare or combating us in any way, shape, or form. And may all messages that do come through remain pertinent, necessary, and relevant for the next 48-hour timeline. If there are any evil eyes, if there are any evil hearts, if there are any conspiring hearts or intentions against us, they are now bound, they are rebuked, they are blocked, and they are returned to sender tenfold. Ashe. All right. So, Holy Spirit, what do we need to know for the next 48 hours? Okay. So you need to know in the next 48 hours that there is someone here that was in competition with you that is going to be falling very ill, very sickly. This could be a Virgo, does not have to be. And we also have Proverbs 26:26. Though hatred is covered with deception, its wickedness will be exposed. Okay. So this queen bee here could have been very hateful and manipulative here behind the scenes. And this person has been trying their hardest to throw stones and hide their hands. But karma is catching up to this person, and karma is literally infecting this person's body in the next 48 hours. Okay, because their hatred has like literally been so permissive and so invasive in other people's lives that this person simply existing causes havoc, unnecessary havoc to God's loyal subjects and God's children. What else do we have here? All right. So this person, this quote unquote queen bee energy could be of mixed or exotic descent or ethnicity here. Someone was very jealous of the divine feminine here, and this is not the first time they have done something of this nature in the dark. So this person could have tried to seduce someone's divine masculine or someone's masculine if they weren't divine, okay? This person has zero respect and zero appreciation for people or their spiritual journeys or their daily lives. They don't like virtuous people. They don't like people of morals. They don't like people of valor, of valiance, of anything like that, okay? This person wanted your life, though. It's like they don't like you. They don't respect you. They just want us to sit in your spot. They wanted people to look at them the way they look at you, okay? And this person essentially has started multiple issues between multiple couples. I'm hearing this is like their job. Their job is to split up divine spouses or something. We also have Philippians 4:6-7. Do not be anxious about anything. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds. Okay? So this person could have definitely been throwing a lot of mental magic. They could have just been projecting a lot, making you feel like there was just someone else in the picture, someone just interfering, someone trying to block your finances. Like you felt like an invisible opposition, okay? And it's been this queen energy, this queen bee energy I see, okay? This person could have like a lot of subjects or a lot of minions or a lot of sex slaves, I'm hearing, okay? So this quote unquote queen bee energy could be like a sex worker who's just delusional, okay? And thinks that they're a queen, but they sell their body, so they're not a queen actually. They just have a lot of people willing to do what they ask them to do because of sexual persuasion. This person looks at you as trustworthy, but also gullible and naive. So they thought that they were just going to be able to come in and sleep with one of your guys, as far as like if you had like a boyfriend or a fiance, or if you were in a romantic connection and you were serious with someone. They thought they were going to come in, be the third party, infect your masculine, so he could also infect you. Okay. Now this person is looking over their shoulder and they're guilty, okay? Because they could have gotten this masculine sick as well. So now it's like this person is sick, this masculine is sick, and then the person that the quote unquote fake queen bee energy was trying to attack is fine, is out the way, is not sick, does not have this illness. Yeah, and the only reason the masculine called it is because he chose to be in his lower self. He chose to act in his shadow self. He didn't want to be honest with his divine feminine. And so he was a cheater, a liar, and a thief. Okay, so he got caught up with this frequency because that's where he was at. So he got because essentially he was trying to get you to, he wasn't trying to be honest. He wasn't trying to be fair. He wasn't trying to be loyal. And that's what we call karma right there. What else do we have? Holy Spirit, what else do we have? Next 48, what else do we have from our Divine Collective? You have a boss lady that has their eyes on you right now. This could be someone from your past. I'm hearing this could be like someone that was at once like a platonic connection, but it's like somebody has like been secretly in love with you for a long time or something. There was a connection that ended because of spell work or because of somebody interfering and lying on a divine feminine here. And whoever was lied on, they're still under attack. There's a lot of ritual, spell work, and voodoo being done on this person to keep people away from them and to prevent people from wanting to network them and to get closer to them. I'm also hearing it's being specific spells being placed around this person so people do not feel inclined to assist them in any way. This person, this boss daddy knows of these people that have been attacking your finances in the background. And they also know that there's like a guy in the background that's like real silent with his mess, but he is, I don't know if he's like hiring this person to do all of this stuff to you or whatever the case might be. But this really could be like a transgender and like a man that work together and do fuck shit to people's relationships to steal money from them. Okay. Yeah, this couple could be like LGBTQ. Okay, so there could be like a Scorpio woman that got a what is it called? A sex surgery or something, I'm hearing. And then there's like a Cancer man that's like her pimp or something. But yeah, these people wanted you to be under attack. They didn't want you to have support. They didn't want you to go into a loving connection. They didn't want you to have a heavenly spouse because that was just going to knock them completely off of your radar. Okay. But understand that the situation is working out in your favor, and God works in very, very, very mysterious ways. Okay. Not only that, these people didn't anticipate that the masculine that they came after was going to be psychic or intuitive as well. And so therefore we do have reverse spell work and return to sender. So something is going to be reversing that these people had intended to set on you in the next 48 hours. Okay. Yeah, it's like to this very moment, these people are gossiping about you. They're trying to figure out another plan to come towards you, another plan to implicate you in something you have nothing to do with. Okay. These people look at you as a heartbreaker, like you don't mind walking away from people and places and things that are not honest with you, that do not serve you, that do not match your energy, that do not give you the same loyalty, respect, and appreciation that you offer. Okay. Yeah, this quote unquote fake queen bee energy could be like a Libra Scorpio, or like a Libra with Scorpio heavily in their chart, or like a Scorpio with Libra heavy in their chart, or something. Take it how it applies. But these people are being investigated. This couple, especially this Libra Scorpio thing, whatever you want to call that, and their Cancer, they're being investigated by the government right now, not the states. They're being investigated by the feds. Okay. These people try to reverse engineer someone's abundance, and they wanted your inheritance for themselves without you being a part of it whatsoever. And your ancestors don't play about that. They don't know who your ancestors are or how deep your roots go, but you are connected to commit. Okay. So these people should have found something safer to do. They were trying to use your connections or their connections and resources to like steal your royal crown off of your head, not knowing that you were already divinely favored, not knowing that God already had peeped this plot before they even set your way, not knowing that whatever they were intending to gun for that belongs to you was already safe and protected and unavailable to be stolen. Okay. And they said, oh no, I'm going to trick the system anyway. I'm still going to steal it. And that's why they are under federal investigation. Mm-hmm. Anything else in the next 48 hours, Spirit? Anything else in the next 48 hours? What else do we have for my lovely collective in the next 48 hours? We also have a great aunt that's connected to this situation that's trying to help this couple out. So this great aunt could be talking stuff to you or stuff about you to this masculine, and they could be being paid by this Cancer, Scorpio, Libra couple in the background. So you could have a great aunt around you that's pretending like, oh yeah, they support you so much. Oh yeah, they care about you so much. Oh yeah, they only want the best for you. But in reality, this person is literally like your aunt. Like literally, they've been stealing, or they know about these hidden documents here that have never been given to you. Okay. Something to do with land, deed, property, or inheritance. Okay. And they also know that someone has been trying to essentially replace you with a decoy or a sex worker or like a porn star in some way, in some type of professional setting. Or I'm also hearing some type of judicial setting as well, but they don't even realize that the people in the courts already know who you are. They know you by name and face. Okay, so this is just a stupid plan to begin with. Okay. Hi guys. Hello, Harley. Hello, Eric. How you guys doing? But yeah, Nigerian man or woman is definitely like think tanking ways to like try to sabotage you and come toward you at this point in time. These people know that like you're in your prime right now. One second. Okay, guys. So basically, these people know that you are in your prime and they are used to being able to charm people. They're used to being able to relate to people of their own frequency, of their own vibration. So they're used to dealing with snakes to be able to use those snakes for their own advantage, okay? And also, we do have discrediting your work. So you could have like a great aunt working with a Nigerian to like discredit your progress, discredit your work in some way, shape, or form, trying to talk bad about you behind the scenes to officers or whoever is calling them and contacting them at this point. But they don't realize that you've already told the truth. So they're just looking stupid right now. It would be better for these people to just, come clean. Because like the more and more they lie on you, the more and more they're going to be implicated. So it's like they're setting themselves up because the police literally already know what's going on at this point. Okay. And they also know that there was like a Libra woman behind the scenes trying to get you sick with something. Okay. Yeah. And this Libra is going through holy fire. Okay. So there could be like two Libras. There could be like an older Libra that was like the brains of the operation. And then there could be like a younger Libra that was like the runner. Okay. The one that was to do and carry out the orders to get someone sick. Okay. But either way, all these people are like trying to team up and work against you, thinking that like, like they're going to do something like, oh, well, if it's enough numbers, we just going to be able to drown her story out and nobody's going to believe her. Yeah, okay. We're going to see what God has to say about that. You are defeating your enemies with grace in the next 48 hours. Also, there are a lot of misogyny and patriarchy games at play right now. It's like a lot of masculines don't want you to speak because you're exposing what their little operation is, and how they usually go about targeting innocent, vulnerable, women, especially women that are very serious about their spirituality, serious about their boundaries, etc., and so forth. Okay, these are the people these people try to go and seek out to attack. Okay, and it's very weak if you think about the fact that they don't feel comfortable dealing with their own kind and literally their own kind specifically. You realize how inherently inverted these people are and insecure, honestly. Okay. Also, these people have been coming at someone because they were a sweetheart, But either way, it's like this person is still a sweetheart regardless of all of these attacks. And now this sweetheart is moving into self-love, transformation, respect, as well as boundaries here. Okay. Yeah. While these other people are moving foolishly from ego, lack, and fear, and they're all sick, and God is literally like dishing out karma to everybody that's working up against the same person right now. Like no picks. God saying no picks, no picks, no picks. You coming up against my child, you coming up against me. No picks, no picks, no picks. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. So yeah, these people are you about to witness a lot of karma being dealt out in the next 48 hours. I'm hearing people are about to get locked up. People are about to be taken in for questioning. People are about to be released from their jobs or their line of business or whatever the case might be. It's happening in the next 48 hours, okay? So sometime between Friday and Saturday, January 23rd and 24th, you're going to be witnessing this, okay? Also, someone around you is a double-tongued demon. This person could be pretending to be like all for you just to collect information on you. And literally, as soon as you turn their back, they're pulling out their phone, texting somebody about you or talking stuff about you. Or they could just be very manipulative in the way that they, discuss you. And they shouldn't be discussing you at all, period. But we also have Psalms 27, 1 and 3. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Yeah, it's like these people wanted to be intimidating because they felt like, oh, well, if we got these connections here, if we got these connections there, if we have these people to block you over here, and if we have these people to ignore you over there, then we should be able to win. But again, if the Lord is your light and your salvation, if the Lord is the one who rescues you, if the Lord is the one who honors you, if the Lord is the one who defends you, if the Lord is the one who houses you and houses your soul, who should you fear? And why should you be afraid of anyone? You should not. Because these people have spies and they want you to feel intimidated by the spies, like reporting information back to whoever. But none of these people pay you, and therefore you don't care about any of their opinion. So the more that they discuss your name is just the more power that you accumulate because you're not affected by any slander. That's disgusting. I'm sorry, guys, that was not me. You're not affected by any slander. But you do understand that at the end of the day, these people are going to have their agendas, they're going to have their agents, they're going to have their discussions, they're going to have their group chats, okay? And, you're still going to be standing at the end of it all, okay? What else do we have here? I was literally, I was trying to be so calm about that, but literally while I was talking about agents, there was literally an agent that came out and looked at me, put his mask on, and right before he put it on, he like coughed, and that's why I said that was disgusting. So it really was. But anyway, someone here, a divine feminine, is practicing celibacy or abstinence right now until they get a genuine, legit love offer. And also, relief is going to be on the way to this celibate or abstinent divine feminine in the next 48 hours. The wolf in sheep's clothing around her is going to be exposed, as well as their plot to steal her money. They want what is hers, and they shall not covet her goods, okay? So it's like they can't have it because it's not theirs, and they're going to get in trouble because they keep trying to gun for it, and they are teaming up in forces at this point. So these people are being looked at by law enforcement as a literal threat, okay? They are looking at these people like a terrorist group, okay? And that's why they're going to be approaching this matter how they are in the next 48 hours, okay? Anything else we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, these people, they could have promised the devil or whoever they made this like satanic agreement with that they were going to have someone's head on the stake, or they were going to be able to collect someone's soul, or in the very least, they were going to be able to recruit someone on the dark side. None of the above happened, and therefore, like all of the cards are falling down on these people here. They wanted you to be playing checkers while they were playing chess, but you weren't playing any games at all. You just started praying. You started observing. You started listening more than you speak. You started becoming wiser while these people were still playing games, trying to block you. And now your growth speaks for itself, just like their sabotage and manipulation and their tactics are also speaking for themselves. It's like the more these people try to make you look away, the more guilty they're looking to the people who are actually paying attention that matter, okay? Because they've already bribed the people they can genuinely bribe. The people that are now on the scene in the next 48 hours, ain't no bribing them, and it's no warnings. They're not going to call you to let you know what they're doing or anything like that, okay? So be prepared. In the next 48 hours, if you know that you've been doing dirt and you know that you've been sending, agents and issues and, all types of stuff towards somebody to stop them from doing what they needed to do, just be ready in the next 48 hours, okay? Also, we also have reality breaks open, so higher truth can enter with the numbers 336, 3, 6, and 9. Okay, so this is a conscious fracture. 3 is a creative force. 6 is harmony. 9 is the number of a completed life cycle. Okay, so literally, I feel like you have completed this part of the lesson for this particular point in your journey, and therefore, the universe will be shifting and bending in your favor here, and you will have a period of harmony and creativity that cannot be quelched. All right. Someone here has some type of paperwork trail, stealing something here from someone they were working with. Okay. I'm hearing something about a car. There was a work bay. There was a masculine that could work at a car dealership. He has a woman at work. I'm hearing she's a Leo or something like that, that helped this person steal a car. And they're being investigated for that as well. Also, we have 22, architect of light, manifestation of higher truth into form. Okay. So, like, literally, you speak the truth and therefore it forms into this reality. Okay. So, you are the architect of light, divine being. These people are doing their best to stifle the light, to shadow the light, to shade it, whatever the case might be. But it just is permeating and it's just getting brighter and it's just getting harder to contain. Yeah. And like I said, these people should have played with something safer because they thought they were going to be able to change your mind about God. They thought they were going to be able to change your path. They thought they were going to be able to change your neurology about what you should expect from people and yourself. And that never happened. And so now these people are going to be faced to fess up to the crimes that they tried to implicate you in. Something could have something to do with the underage child. These people are still lying to the law officials about you, and they have a very unstable, rocky foundation right now because they were trying to target and block your finances. They blocked their own shit. Now they don't have no income. Now they can't harvest your your energies for income. And I'm also hearing they can't harvest your enemy. So maybe your enemy got sick and stopped working with them, or maybe your enemy got some type of karma from working with these people and stopped answering the phone for them or something like that. Mm-hmm. A beach or an ocean could be significant. Okay, these people could be trying to run off to somewhere. With a beach or ocean here, yeah, somebody is going to be facing 40 to 60 years in prison, okay? Or there could be someone of 40 to 60 years in age range that could have paid for this trip for people to get away. But either way, it's like they're not avoiding this condemnation here. They're not avoiding this vindication at all. All right, we also have Psalm 35, 1 and 3. Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me, okay? Period. God will handle your battles. As long as you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, God will handle everything for you. You just need to be praying. You need to stay prayed up because that is your protection. But God is already, his hand is all over the situation. If you are innocent, he will defend your innocence. If you are pure, he will defend your purity. If you are love, he will defend your love. Period, point blank. Okay. We also have Galatians 6 and 7. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked, for whatever one sows, that will also he reap. So these people don't understand that these negative seeds that they're sowing are literally going to sprout and wrap around their ankle and pull them to the ground in the grave that they dug for you. Hmm. And you won't have to do anything as far as retaliating or even trying to lift a finger to, destroy these people or attack these people because they're doing it to themselves by attacking the chosen one. Okay. And because they don't believe in God, they're not going to see this ass whooping coming from God either. Okay. And we also have double up, never let a hard time humble us. And that's period. Like, these people wanted you to be intimidated. They didn't want you to have faith to continue your spiritual journey, to continue doing what you needed to do, just to continue to be your true light and love self. Okay, these people wanted everybody to be in darkness, everybody to have demonic attachments, everybody to have weird addictions and stuff, so they could be easily manipulated, blackmailed, and used. And God told you about these people's plans, about these people's intentions, and all you have to do is look at them to like basically be, nah, I'm good. Now these people have karmic debt because they keep trying to get closer to you, and you are still balanced. Okay, they keep trying to implicate you, and you are still showing up as yourself. So it's like literally they are just setting themselves up further and further more for failure. Okay. and these people are playing Hunger Games. Nobody is safe. So like this group of people that was teaming up to work against you are now turning on each other in the next 48 hours. Okay. All these people came together to try and take you down because they're jealous of you and what God has for you and in store for you. Okay. Jealousy is a disease. Get well soon, bitch. All right. Someone got a very brave, forgiving heart. Okay. Someone that got rejected by a masculine that was secretly dealing with a Hispanic man or Hispanic woman on the side. All right, so there could be a masculine, bisexual man that was cheating on a divine feminine here that has already forgiven him for rejecting her, but she just don't want to deal with him no more because she knows that he's affiliated with these people. Yep. And then we have 2 Peter 2, 1 and 3. But there were also false prophets among the people. They will secretly introduce destructive heresies, even denying the master who bought them, bringing swift destruction upon themselves. Okay, let me reread that. But there were also false prophets among the people. They will secretly introduce destructive heresies, even denying the master who bought them, bringing swift destruction upon themselves. Okay, so these people literally are going to reject you so much to the point where they destroy themselves. All right. And literally they feel like if they target your divinity, they're going to get an ego boost, but they don't realize that the same God that governs you and governs the breath in your body is the same God that governs them as well. All right. And that is why they will be experiencing very swift destruction in the next 48 hours because they don't believe. And God is going to make these people a believer one way or another. Okay. A Cancer here is significant. There's like a Cancer man with like a very, very fragile ego, a part of this secret society. This Cancer man will allow this Libra Scorpio to go fuck on other men in order for this Cancer man to come and steal from them. Okay. Like I said, this person is a part of a secret cult or society. This person could portray like they're just like, a real positive person. Like they don't have any like issues, like they don't do anything weird, but no, that's a lie. You actually had to part ways or detach from this person completely because of their weird ways and because they are super, super strange. And because they have been doing strange things on behalf of this secret cult in society. And they're a thief, okay? So it was just plenty of reasons for you to stay away from this person. And you're going to be getting a victory because isolation is God's protection. So you not wanting to go back towards this person, you not involving yourself, you not implicating yourself in what this person got going on, you not wanting to be in this person's space and face all 24/7 is bringing you a victory because now people know the truth. You've been gone away long enough for people to notice the truth is what I'm hearing. So this person has been watched, okay? This person been having all types of threesomes and orgies and stuff. Yeah, we have number 10, return to source. Completion is number 9, and origin is number 1. So this is ascension through experience. You come back aware, all right? So you are now aware that this person was a liar. You are aware that this secret society was trying to implicate you in some type of sexual deviant scheme to steal your money, okay? You are aware that there's an older Aquarius woman with a mental illness, that basically was doing a whole bunch of shady deals with this Cancer Gemini person. Yeah, because they were working. It was like a older Aquarius woman somewhere between her 60s and 70s was working as a handler or information source to this Cancer Gemini. Now, this Cancer Gemini that is with this Libra Scorpio is in distorted masculine energy here. They're not with their divine spouse, and therefore they're in very karmic energy. Brother and sister came out, so someone sibling here could be also a part of this group. This is a group of masculines that literally cannot leave divine feminine energy alone because they want to embody it. They want to like drink it, I'm hearing. And so these people, this cult has been making a lot of shady deals here to try and see if they can buy more time to set an Aquarius up, a younger Aquarius up, and they're about to go through a backfire. Yep, especially whoever this person that was hired to come towards you, that's gay for pay, it's a backfire on them. It's a lot of people that's going to be going down, honestly. The ancestors are fighting for you on the other side. So yeah, there could be like a secret court date that is about to blow up in these people's faces because they're going to try to like implicate you, say you did something, or even bring someone to impersonate you in any way, shape, or form. If these people do not come completely true and honest about why they have been attacking you and why they have been withholding your money, they are all going down. Like I'm literally hearing ashes, ashes, they all fall down. Yeah, and whoever the masculine is that did decide to take a deal as far as an offer of money in exchange for him getting his butt, penetrated, he is going to be going through the most major backfire because he was the one that was trying to slander you the most as well. Okay. So whoever was like big macho man that was talking the most shit about you and how you weren't doing what you needed to do, how you weren't doing this and how you weren't doing that, yeah, they were having all that smoke because they like men, okay? They like what you like, okay? And they didn't want to be honest. They don't feel comfortable with the fact that you can be honest about who you are because of your relationship to God, and they feel like an abomination. As they should. They shouldn't feel like an abomination for their sexual preferences. They should feel like an abomination for coming for someone else that is completely innocent and is completely accepting of everyone else. Yeah, they're jealous of your relationship to God and how close you remain to God despite all the bullcrap. So they have sent multiple agents, handlers, and spies in your vicinity to try and see, like, oh, what is she doing? Oh, can we catch her in something? Oh, is she doing something sneaky? Like, like just typical, like, I can't wait to catch you type of thing. Like, bye. These people don't got nothing else to do besides stalk and watch and plot on how to, stop you, stop your money flow, stuff like that. Your inheritance is being returned ASAP. So regardless of the next plot is coming your way, the judge has already decided you are getting your money back, and they know exactly where you are. They know exactly what's going on. They have talked to everyone they needed to talk to in reference to your actual realistic situation, as opposed to the illusion that these people were painting about you in your absence from whatever court date this was. Okay. Also, God is saying to stay still and listen. Like, just be observant right now in the next 48 hours, because you're going to see a lot of people that are like trying to, they're going to try to be like masking the fact that they're like sweating, like they're scared. They're scared of going to jail. They're scared of getting exposed. They're scared of what you're going to do once you actually get evidence on them. So just like pay attention, because if people are acting guilty, it's because they are. It's because they are, you know. There was a fallen angel that was responsible for casting a lot of smoke and mirrors and illusions on you. This fallen angel could be the gay for pay man. Okay. It's like a man wanted to keep a divine feminine bound to him so he could continue to be gay. So someone was trying to be using a divine feminine here as like a beard. Okay. This person wasn't actually trying to be in a heterosexual relationship. They just wanted to come off to other people as though they were fully heterosexual while they were maintaining very karmic, nasty, and sickly relationships with masculine men here. Okay. And this person got mad when the divine feminine got a nudge from the Holy Spirit that that's what was going on. Okay. Whoever this masculine is, he could work, like he could have like a prestigious corporate job. Okay. He could have been trying to keep someone in poverty to make it seem as though like he was going to come in and be their Prince Charming with this Cinderella curse. Like, this person wanted you to work, basically work your fingers to the bone and pretend like you weren't doing anything and go around while you were working and while you were supporting, while you were pouring into this person and into their environment. This person would go around and tell people that they were in fact supporting you and they were pouring into you and that you were becoming a burden to them. Okay. This person also tried to attempt to control you and your frequency with some type of vice because they are energetic vampire. And this was very intentional because this person was hired to come towards you and essentially handle you. They were supposed to be your handler. And they're still after your crown. They are demonically possessed at this point. They do have an entity that is directing their movements and their steps. Okay. This person is also still in cahoots with the elderly woman here around you. Yeah, someone is a rat. Somebody is like, not only are they telling this person information, they lying about the information that they telling them. Okay. Someone could be born in the year of the pig, and they can't compete where they don't compare. So it's like you are watching and observing people try to come up against you, try to be you better than you are. And it's like, bro, how are you going to be a hater and then want to be just like me? Like, you really got to pick a team, sis. Pick a side and stay there. All right. You do have a jealous mother or a jealous father or both that were working in cahoots with these people to keep this inheritance from you. There was a lot of people in your neighborhood, in your state, in your family, in your friendship circle that knew about this money and was doing their very, very best to keep you distracted, to keep you disturbed, and to keep you in mental distress so that you would never appear to be marginally competent enough to know what to do with this amount of money. Okay, so this has to be a large amount of money, especially because of the amount of people that have been hired to come towards you. However much the actual final dollar sign is to this bag, someone will be going to jail for it that tried to steal it. And then at that very same point, it will be returned directly to you. Okay. So I don't know if this is relevant to the next 48 hours or this is relevant to the future timeline, but I do know that that is about to happen because this already, like, the judge has already decided. And the Scorpio is exposed, is trying to impersonate you. Yep. What I said? What I say? I tried to put it back and it came back out. This is the only card I'm gonna show y'all. This Scorpio is being exposed, bro. I don't know if this is a man, I don't know if this is a woman, but this Scorpio is about to go down for all of that manipulation tactics they've been doing behind the scenes. It is a Scorpio that's been secretly working with a Pisces, or the Scorpio could have went towards a Pisces to get this Pisces sick, to try to get you sick. So honestly, because this masculine likes both, this could be a Scorpio man or a Scorpio woman that got this person sick, okay? So take that with a grain of salt. They got sick by a Scorpio, though, one way or another, okay? This Pisces did. And now this Pisces is trying to act like they moved on, they better off without you, they can find another you. Like, no, this person is going to be in a state of depression and anxiety and just feeling detached from themselves for a very, very long time because they were not true to themselves, okay? And they tried to cancel you, but you can't be canceled because you are chosen, okay? So this person trying to sabotage you, trying to set you up, trying to implicate you, trying to make you look some type of way, literally, like, all they're doing is canceling themselves and exposing how far they are willing to go to sabotage you in order to steal what is not theirs. It's yours, okay? This person tried to involve you in a fake marriage and everything else just to steal your shit, okay? A phone call or a text message could be significant. You could have someone around you that is still in contact with this person, discussing hidden contracts, trying to figure out how they can keep stuff away from you still. Regardless, though, you are a praying warrior, whoever you are, divine feminine, and these people are going down for what they did in the next 48 hours, okay? There's a new cycle, a new timeline, and new upgrades on the way. And there is going to be a lot of karma going down with this colorless black man or this group of colorless black men who think it's okay to target dark skinned or brown skinned women simply because they feel like the lighter versions or lighter or mixed ethnicity should have a one up on them in life when they genuinely do not. You only deserve what you earn in this life. You don't deserve to switch places just because someone feels like you're prettier. And so anyone with that mindset, man or woman, who feels that way will be humble in the next 48 hours, while the person who has been actively attacked by whoever this group of people are is going to be receiving a period of emotional fulfillment and harmony, peace, and a new cycle, new timeline, as well as new upgrades, because God don't play about you. He never will, and he never does, okay? So, like, this entire plot to get you sick is failing, and these people are exposed for how malicious and manipulative they actually are. And they're also being exposed for being less intelligent than you, because though there are numbers coming up against you, your story, your timeline, your facts, your evidence, your consistency, it surpasses all of the above. Anything that these people could come up with to try and cast an illusion, your truth trumps it all, okay? So God is saying, get prepared, get ready, get in a winning mind state in abundance for the next 48 hours, because you will be receiving your karmic retribution. These people will be receiving their karma from God for coming against God's children, God's chosen, okay? So if this message resonates, which I hope it does, please do smash that like button for me. Let me know how it resonates. Also, if you are new here and you enjoy my vibe and would like to, again, join my tribe, smash that subscribe button for me. And I'll see you next time, you guys. Be safe.